Game time, game time. I hope I'm not blocking anything important. Alright, continue from last time. New game, load game. Does it remember my old games? Sort of. Let's start a new game, though. I want to start a new one. Let's start it fresh. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright, all the options. Let's see. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? You know, on some days... Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to cabin. Turn around and leave. Last time, one of the options I tried was turn around and leave. And I just did that over and over and over and over again. Now, supposedly there are some new paths. I'm not sure what they are, though. Let's see. Let's try this one.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Ah, he says that. What if I sit and do nothing for a while? If I don't choose an option, is that an option? No, I don't have the patience for that. Never mind.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
That's not very believable.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Are we sure?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Yeah, but why is it my job to slay her? End of the world, what are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad. Oh, this is all the options from before. Let's see. End of the world? What are you talking about?
Everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But why? Let's see. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back that up? And let's see. I'm gonna go with this one.
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Well, maybe I just like long, enthusiastic walks through the woods. Maybe me being on this path has nothing to do with being on a mission to kill a princess. I'm gonna go with this one.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
What happens if she gets out, then? I want specifics. And I think the rest is all the same again. Ooh, this looks different. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. If she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That's okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Can't someone else do it? Let's see. I want specifics. How long can I avoid this for?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Now, that just sounds like she has something important to say, and maybe she doesn't deserve to be slain. That is very suspicious. What if I just refuse?
Serious? No, you have to do it.
I mean, not really.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I mean, first off, it depends on the princess. Second off, you shouldn't be slaying anyone. You know, unless they're like actual tyrants, maybe. Maybe an actual tyrant or, you know, some billionaire or trillionaire who's just intent on getting richer and more powerful and is actively ruining lives left and right. You know, that kind of person, maybe. I can see that. But you're saying she's a princess with no power who's not causing any harm and she deserves to die. Not buying it. I'm really not buying it. Say, fine, I'll go. I'm sold. I can.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yes,
Do you
yes, I
even know
am.
where you're going?
I chose this path last time, but I feel like it fits. Let's see, okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path. I'm gonna go this one. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good.
Yes, I
What we're
do.
being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Exactly. Wait, where'd this voice come from? Voice of the hero? How did I get a voice already? I think the last time I played this game, I didn't get voices until after I died. Okay, well, this is new.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You sure about that? I mean, it's called the voice of the hero.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Well, that's
How
suspicious.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
This isn't convenient, it's suspicious. I'm going to cabin, turn around again, and leave again. Haha.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
But you could be lying to me. I think you're lying. You're too suspicious. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. That's a little far. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. We don't know that. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Yeah, let's go with this one.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
You might be lying, though. I have no reason to believe you, mysterious voice.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Yeah, nope. See, there's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Oh, sweet. Those are the only two options. Makes it easy.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Well, if everyone dies, then there is no one who will. So, that's easy enough, I guess.
And here we go.
Oh.
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Yeah, the cabin looks a little closer. And in a completely different spot.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh. That music is quite off-putting.
But
Yeah.
as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
That's a lot of cabins.
In every direction,
Oh, no.
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
You know, maybe this world should be destroyed. I mean, what kind of world has creepy cabins that just multiply in an instant? You know, maybe this isn't a world we want to continue existing.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, look, this dude's back.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Oh, I'm not trying to irritate you. I'm just trying to not get involved in something that is quite frankly none of my business.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Nah, it's not guaranteed.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Huh. Oh, well, that chapter went by fast. The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
Wait, where'd that wall come from?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? I mean, we don't know that. He just told us it happened. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ending. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to the cabin. Lie. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. I'm going with the walls weren't here.
I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Voice of a contrarian.
Audience. He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
I mean, I wasn't trying to ruin his day, but you know, if that's just a consequence of me not wanting to kill a princess, sure, why not?
My day? You mean ruining everyone's day for yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
How long can I put this off?
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I mean, are we sure the world ended last time? Maybe just like fell unconscious after wandering for a really long time. Also, that last world got really creepy and freaky and stuff. You know, maybe it deserved to end. I'm just saying. Oh, well, I guess I'll go with this one. We can lie and say, yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Wink.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
Gosh
Take
darn
this
it.
seriously. I am begging you.
Since when can he tell when I'm lying? That's new.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Uh-huh. You know, in a world that's surrounded by walls, I don't know, this world isn't seeming that good either. I don't know why I went southern with that accent. It slipped out. I feel like my sassy voice is slightly southern for some reason. I don't know why.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Yeah. Proceed into the cabin.
The
Oh,
cabin interior
hello.
is wrong.
You sum up from that line about lying, he can read the dialogue choices. Probably.
Almost the same space. It's all shifted. An inch
What do you
here,
mean,
a foot
almost the
there,
same space?
such that the seams are never quite visible
Ooh.
enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh yeah, this is weird. Also, we don't know the cabin's wrong. I haven't been in here before. Not in this playthrough anyway. Also, hello, malleable persona. Welcome in. This is my second time playing this game, but my first time playing the Pristine Cut, since, you know, it literally came out today. Ooh. This is kind of fun. I like the overlapping textures. That's fun. Just the floaty door. Let's see, an inch here, foot there.
The only
Window.
furniture of note is a plain table. Its legs all the wrong lengths. Its
Oh yeah, they
material
are all the
devoid of
wrong
feature.
lengths. Look at that.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If you
Uh-huh.
want us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Ooh,
Good
can I
as
do
done
that?
Against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
You just got done with a new run yourself for the Pristine Cut. Nice. I've heard good things about it so far.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Can I throw the knife out the window or through that crack in the floor?
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Yeah, you know, the narrator's right. This game really has a very simple and straightforward premise that quickly goes off the rails and just goes all bonkers. It's fun.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
I'm starting to feel like when you're playing a D&D campaign and the DM has several NPCs in the room and the NPCs just start having a conversation on their own and the players don't really have anything to contribute, so all the players just sort of sit back and listen to the DM talk to themselves.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get...
Yep.
You've piqued
Click
my
too soon.
interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
You know, I have to agree with the contrarian here. What will happen if we lose ourself? What does that even mean? I mean, who is ourself anyway? That was probably horrible English. Also, I'm realizing my avatar is covering up part of the... Hold on, part of the dialogue. So I'm just going to shrink a little bit. There we go. Mini version. Alright.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
But what if I don't want to pull myself together? What if I want to lose myself because I don't know enough about myself right now to know what's to lose?
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Oh, I'm perfectly calm.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
The hero makes a good point.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
I mean, I think we've already seen a couple weird things, like the cabin just multiplying until there's an infinite number of creepy cabins all over the place. Like, that was pretty weird. And there's a crack in the floor where there's just a void there. This whole cabin's weird. This is actually the first route your housemate got when he first showed up in the game. Cool. I guess your housemate also refused to go to the cabin then. That's basically what I did. I spent the whole time refusing to go to the cabin. I feel like that's what I want to do with this playthrough. Just see how stubborn I can be. I want to be the most stubborn whatever I am in this game, bird person I can. Yeah. Stubbornness for the win.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
I mean, I guess we're experiencing it, so that's a type of real.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Yeah. I'll totally complete that task for you, wink. Let's see, you didn't say anything about the mirror. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. But can I throw the blade out the window?
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Can I put it back?
Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed
It's
to hold
pointy.
it?
I like how the cursor changes from the clawed thing to a clawed hand holding a dagger.
The other way. Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
I mean, we're holding it in and like this way that the little hand thing, I'll put it over here or maybe over. Yeah, here it's a little easier to see. Like the way it's holding the dagger right now, this is just random information, is basically an attack way of holding the dagger. Like that's how you hold it when you're trying to hit someone with it. You flip it around the other way like Contrarian here is saying, and yes, it does look cooler, but it's also more defensive. And the reason why it's more defensive is because the blade is actually like partly overlapping with your arm directionally, and just the way you can apply force and stuff, like it's just a more defensive position to hold the blade in. It's also a little more difficult to actually fight that way, so this way of holding the blade is actually a more practical way. How do I know that information? I don't actually remember. It is just random information I picked up somewhere at some point in the past. I don't know how I know this.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Can I throw it out the window? Keep your grip as it is. Hold the blade the other way. Okay.
Switch your grip on the blade.
Haha. Step.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Oh. I'm gonna snooze the ad. We don't need the ad. Ads are snoozed for 5 minutes. Sweet.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
No, I'm busy being distracted. Let me be distracted. I actually have an emote for that. Hold on. There it is. Boop, boop. Distracted. Ooh, I can throw it out the window. Yes! We're throwing it out the window.
Yes! Do it!
Do it. Do it.
Seriously.
Wait, did we throw it out both windows at once? Both of them broke.
As your weapon flies out into the night. Suppose
Yes.
you just have to deal with the princess without it.
Yeah, I actually get distracted so much, so that emote was a little bit necessary. My other two favorite emote, actually, you know, I like a lot of my emotes. I also have one for when I get confused, which also happens a lot. I have one with a sword for when I need to fight stuff. I have one that's drinking water for when I need to consume things. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the haunt. Yee. What else do I have here? Ooh, here's one of my favorite ones. It's the arson emote, accompanied by the fire emote. I actually love this fire emote. I think it came out really well. What else? Let's see. I also have one for nomming. I don't have a lot of reason to use it. I just really like it. It's just for nomming. Alright, game time. I have a bunch of emotes, actually. They're fun. I have a couple empty slots. I haven't figured out what to fill them with, but these are the ones I have for now. Plus a few others. Let's see. Through blade out window.
Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
Yeah, that's true. The world ending wasn't so bad. Yay for another non-binary VTuber. You're not spectral, though. You're a slime. Slime person! Let me introduce you to Pickle. This is Pickle. Also, which button does... Nope, that's the cat ear one. Ignore that. It doesn't exist. Do. There we go. This is Pickle. Pickle's my little slime friend. But yee. Basically, the story behind Pickle is I was playing Minecraft and I got one of the, like, you know, when you cut down slimes, they eventually turn little and harmless. Well, I kept the harmless one as a pet and I named him Pickle. So Pickle is just a permanent companion now. Pickle also has a cat ear version, if I can remember. Yep, there we go. That's the cat ear version of Pickle, which only happens when both of us have cat ears. But yeah, that is Pickle. I also have an emote that's Pickle with cat ears. Ta-da! But yee. Welcome in, slime person. We are a very, very slime-friendly stream. Hee. Yeah, Pickle's awesome. Everyone I've introduced to Pickle has loved it.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Nah, we don't need a weapon. We have claws, or talons, I suppose, since we're a bird person.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Oh, right, the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Aha! Except for this mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Oh yeah, it is a little dusty, isn't it? Wipe the mirror. Oh, it's gone.
And rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I think my talons need to be trimmed. They're looking a little long. Maybe put some coconut oil on, I can't remember what these are called. I think they're actually called like scoots or something. I can't remember. Beep.
There was a mirror a second ago.
Where did it go?
No, it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and Then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Enter basement, because I literally have no other choice.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh.
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Huh. Neat. They're like vines, but made of stairs.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
I mean, some of them look like they're going down, and then up again, and then down again, and then spinning in a circle.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Ew.
An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Ugh. That sounds awful. That sounds like sensory overload. Ugh. Yuck. I can't even stand walking by the, like, cleaning product and soap aisle because it has too much smell there. I have to hold my breath if I'm in a mall and I walk by any sort of soap or perfume or lotion place. Just way too much smell. So the idea of a place that's just all the smells sounds awful. Ugh. Yeah.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't know. This looks interesting. Like one of those whatchamacallit paintings where it defies gravity, or that one scene from The Labyrinth. Good movie. I should watch it again sometime.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here?
Yeah, same. Cannot stand heavy colognes. Yeah. Her voice was warbly.
No, thank you.
Some hero.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Exactly, Contrarian. You know what? Contrarian gets me. Contrarian is my vibe right now.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Wow. Who'd have thought that voice of the hero would also be a coward?
We don't even have a weapon.
We don't need a weapon. We're fine.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
We do? I don't think we know anything. I'm pretty sure that we had a brain cell and we threw it out the window with the knife. If we had one to begin with.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Ha. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center stairs, take the soft stairs to the right. Why are the stairs soft? I don't want to walk on soft stairs. That sounds like a terrible experience. Let's see. Center staircase, harsh stairs to the left. Huh. Let's take the center one.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere.
Yeah, I'm still impressed that everything in this game, every image, was hand-drawn. Like, not even... Or at least... Oh, was it drawn? Because technically, you can have a tablet, and that's sort of hand-drawing. But I think all of these images were actually hand-drawn on paper. I'm going to snooze the ad break again. That was the third time I snoozed it. I won't be able to snooze it again, which means when next time the ads come on, I'll take a little break from the game. That way you guys don't miss anything. But yeah, everything in this game, hand-drawn, on paper, very impressive. Like literally thousands and thousands of drawings. It's so impressive. It must have taken so much time.
Concentrate on
Oh, there's more stairs now.
Stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides.
Ooh.
You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
I mean, that's kind of exactly what I did initially. In fact, that sounds like exactly the sort of thing I want to do again.
And so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path.
What true path? We picked one at random.
Or up. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Is it? I don't think we know anything. Ooh.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Whoa. Everything has turned into sketches. They're early sketches, not final line art. I'm kind of impressed.
Time disappears.
I'm a bird head now instead of a hand. Oh, this is that derealization thing that it was talking about. Okay, cool. Well, this is a vibe. Is it getting less detailed? Are the sketches getting less detailed? Or is that just me? That might just be me.
Physical sensations.
Oh, no, they are... Yep, they are getting way less detailed.
Experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey.
Ooh.
Continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Oh. Is it just going to be shapes next? And lines? Oh, nope.
Consumption and betrayal.
What the?
Skepticism and blind devotion. Rivalry and submission.
Oh.
Terror and longing. Pain and unfamiliarity.
Whoa.
And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Oh. What the heck? I was not expecting that. That was a computer voice. What is wrong with her eyes? And the wobbly thingy there.
What the hell was that? What
Exactly. What the hell?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
I don't even remember going through the door.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Back to our old devilish ways.
The contrarian really is my vibe right now. That is absolutely my vibe. I enjoyed that whole experience.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Uh-huh.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Ha.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Well, except for that computer voice. What the heck was up with that? Let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was here. That is very true. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like, I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. I'm gonna go with this one. Getting down here was certainly weird.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Wow, she has no emotion. Okay. So it wasn't that she had a computer-sounding voice. She just had zero emotion as she spoke.
We're probably
Oh,
stuck down here
what the
forever,
heck?
aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Oh. The loneliness broke her, I think. Or we broke the world. I'm not sure. Could be both.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Oh, yeah. Look, they're a little bit different, too. Like, the drawing's just a little bit different. Like, the crown is different and stuff. And... yeah, and her hair is drawn a little bit differently. Her dress is a bit different. Even the chain is different in the way she's holding her hands and stuff. Yeah. Weird.
We can do that?
We can do what?
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again.
Oh, yeah, it is the cabins all over again. Like, cabins everywhere, but now it's like multiple princesses everywhere. Can we put her back? Can we?
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
Oh, nothing much. We just went on a long, enthusiastic walk through the woods. In fact, it was the only thing we did.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
I wasn't being irritated. I mean, maybe a little bit.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Yeah. What's done is done.
Whatever you
And
saw
I'm gonna
last
do it
time,
again.
Unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Oh, there's an ad break happening. All right. So that's like 45 seconds left of the ad. Sometimes you get a shorter ad. Sometimes you only get like a 15-second ad or a 30-second ad. I've tried to keep the ads as short as Twitch will let me keep them. So we just have like less than 30 seconds left. It's fine. We can waste more time. That is the whole point of this playthrough. We are going to be stubborn and refuse to do as we're told unless it seems really interesting, like throwing daggers out of windows. 10 seconds for... Ooh, I can take a tea break. I forgot I had tea here. It's a blackberry flavored tea. Not favored, flavored. It's blackberry flavored. Good old tea. Alright, ads should all be over. Let's get back to it. Thoughts weaseled into head. Unthink them. If it's not too late. Oh, it is definitely too late. You have a job to do here, but you need to do it now. Or I can continue avoiding it for as long as possible.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Ooh, I like that idea. There's more of you now. What's your name? For all I know, you're locked up. I'm trying to get you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out the window. Nope, I regret nothing. Yeah, let's say there's more of you now.
Something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Huh.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger.
I didn't say bigger, just there's... Well, I guess that is another interpretation of there's more of you, but I don't mean there's more of you, I mean there's more of you. Or maybe the reverse of that, I'm not sure.
What's
Ah!
that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Preferably not.
She fractures again. I don't know where this is going.
I mean, it seems interesting.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
But there's more than one of her, and I don't have a knife anymore, because someone threw it out a window. The someone was me.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
But we threw it out a window. We can't retrieve the blade.
The one he made us throw out the window.
You didn't make us do it. I did it quite willingly.
I wasn't the one who threw it.
I wanted to throw it.
Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
I mean, I would have tried to throw it out the window anyway, even without the contrarian. But, you know, we're just two of a kind, or one of a two kind. I don't know how this works.
We're going to be able to put her back.
Maybe not.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Ooh.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Or I could ask her more questions. What's your name? And I think everything else is the same.
Princess. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Aha.
It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
Huh.
None of them have names.
Interesting. I mean, she said her name was Princess, so that's technically a name, I suppose.
How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Let's see. I guess we can try and free her.
Wait, that's not right.
Well, why not?
Go on.
Oh! Oh, we broke it even more.
It lands different.
Oh, one of her is
Experience a
smiling.
firm
Okay,
footfall,
that's new.
A gentle tread, a confident stride.
Huh.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Aha. Wait, does that mean there's more of me, too? It's like I'm playing several games at once. Uh-oh.
Find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
What? How?
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable
Oh, the
mess.
dagger is bloody.
But this... we can't...
Well, that's weird.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I
Oh.
could use a bit of wit right now.
Well, Huh. Okay.
No, I don't, because this isn't
Whoa.
fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I mean, this is sort of interesting. Also, it looks like she's becoming a slime now. Princess Slime. That'd be interesting.
Luckily for all of us, nothing
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything doesn't go on
That was a
forever.
wet sound.
The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh, he just faded into silence. That's new.
falls apart.
Oh. Oh, is one of her dead? And the others are... Oh, those are... Uh-huh. Yep. This is certainly a thing that has happened.
I think he's gone.
Is he?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
I mean, were we really trying to?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oof. Yeah, I think she needs to get separated again somehow.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's like first we avoided going here altogether, and now we got here and we kind of accidentally pulled all the universes into one, or at least a whole handful of them into one. That is weird.
We should help her. I think we did this.
By trying, we did try and help her. I think that's how this happened.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Fair. That's fair.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
It's never too late for regret. That's why it's called guilt. No, wait. Yeah, no, that tracks, I think.
Please.
Okay, how do we help? It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you or say nothing. I will do my best. Oh, that's a lot of hands. Oh, hey, the mirror. Ooh, I got it says the illusion of choice, where everything is possible something. I didn't read it fast enough. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I'm not sure there's a her to find, but we can try.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Let's see. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. Well, we knew that. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, approach the mirror. Yeah, let's look at the mirror.
Dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
No,
don't do that.
Oh, neither of them want me to do it. That's interesting. I don't know where she went. I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. No, let's approach the mirror.
Don't do this.
There's no option to not approach the mirror. I don't even know where we'd even go if we did. The mirror never scared you before. Ignore him.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Is it final? Oh. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Okay. It's you. Oh yeah, look at me being all bird person and stuff. Wait, how many wings do I have? Is that like... That kind of looks like I have multiple wings. Neat. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What cabin? You are at the cabin. Oh, there she is. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh. What are you? The gift of fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Thence, what happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Oh. Okay, let's ask about the fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Oh. Well, she has lots of perspectives now. In fact, we brought her like 5 or 6 perspectives all at once.
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and law. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Okay, so if they can't hold the shape, does that mean they're going to come apart on their own? That's probably good, maybe.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Oh, okay.
Do not mourn them. for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay, I guess that's comforting. Let's see, what are you? Is this the end of the world? Yeah, what are
I
you?
am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am a bird person. Solitary lights, what do you think? What do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
Ah. Okay, but how? I mean, you don't have any feathers or talons, I think.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, so some big thing turned into a little thing? Or multiple little things, since creeks is plural? Let's see, end of the world, let her out. Do you know the narrator? Do you know about the worlds beyond? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Aha. One is all and all is one. Very Full Metal Alchemist. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her part? Yeah. Yeah, were you always
We
her?
speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, actually. I mean, I suppose there are some things where it doesn't matter, but for things like this, I feel like it matters. Let's see. Let her out. You know the narrator. Let's ask about the narrator.
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Ah, okay. That
The
sounds
space
lonely.
we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Ah. Let's see. Do we know each other? Sure, why not?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay, so maybe we come from a similar place then, perhaps. Let's see. What happens now?
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Aha.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Let's see. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Well, that sounds like a yes. Let's see. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, so basically she's not a complete whatever she is yet. I just gestured at the screen since you can't see that. So when she's complete, maybe she'll destroy the world, maybe she won't. We will find out. Let's see, how much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Ah, okay. How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay, so in short, I don't have to find all the pieces, but I have to find enough of the pieces. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Ah. Let's see, I'm not going back. I could wait. I can't remember what happens when I wait. Okay, make me forget. I did say I wanted to be stubborn. Sure, let's wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay, I guess we're waiting. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Aha.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh. Something's happening. Oh, and it shut down. Okay. All right. Well, I know how this goes. We start the game again. I remember now. When you choose to wait forever, it just closes the game. It's like, all right, go do whatever you need to do. We gotta wait for it. Ah, there we go.
Returned to me.
Oh, yeah, it just picks up where it's left. Yep.
I never left your side.
Though you were gone mere moments? Wait. Did it actually know I was gone mere moments? Or if I got to this point and then it didn't come back for a week, what would happen? What would happen if I didn't come back for a week? I'm so curious. Well, obviously I can't do that now, but clearly I have to do another playthrough at some point. Maybe I'll just make a YouTube video or something, but where I get to this point and yeah, then I come back in a week or 2 or a month. Could I do a whole month? I'm not sure. Maybe. It'd be fun to try. Be gone for a week, see what happens. Be gone for a month, see what happens. Be gone for a year. What would happen if I was gone for a year? Would it have a different thing? How long? How long could I potentially go? If every time I play this game, I end here, and this is always where I leave off, especially when I don't know the next time I'm going to play. If I always leave off here, what happens? Will it always say you were gone mere moments, or will it know? It could potentially know. And if I play it again, I'm going to do that. I want to do that. I want to experiment with that. Not this time around. But maybe as a YouTube video. It would honestly make a good video idea. Just to see what happens. Have a regular checkup. You have returned to me, though you were gone. Aren't you scared? All right, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Okay.
You won't.
Aw. Everything goes dark and you die.